Victoria Perry, or Vicki Perry. I'm the executive director. I also sit on the board of directors for the Indiana State RIA. And State RIA is the only statewide voice for Indiana or Hoosier investors. So if you're not familiar with state, I encourage you to also get familiar with that organization. We have a fundraiser to fight all of the craziness that's going on out there on October 28th, and you might want to check that out. Also with us is Maria Runyon, and Maria is our liaison to LegalShield, and she's going to be chatting with us in just a moment. But our goal is to better acquaint our members with all of the benefits that we have. And so I asked Maria if she'd be willing to do this presentation on what LegalShield can do for our people. Now, before that, I'm going to actually share my screen and show you where you can find this information on our website. So this is our website. The easiest place to find it is go right over here to the yellow bar and click, scroll down, and right here is the LegalShield information. And there is, for some reason, it's not wanting to let me scroll down. There we go. And then all you do is click right here. And that takes us right to our LegalShield page. And you can get all of the information that you need for LegalShield and ID Shield. Now, if we go back, I'm going to hope I don't lose this. All right, if we go back to the home page and we scroll down below all of the CDC, the moratorium, all of the statistics, and we go down here a little bit further where it says need help, right there you can see there is another link. And that takes us back to the same page. So with that being said, Maria, do you want me to leave it on this, or do you want me to unshare?
Unshare.
Okay. All right.
So as long as people know that that's an information and enrollment site.
Okay. So that's up to you to just remind them. I just now have to figure out how do I unshare. Uh-oh. I am having some problems with my Zoom today. I don't normally, oh, there's the stop share. I don't normally have problems. Oh, hi, Jason, welcome. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Maria.
Okay, thank you. And Vicki, so that everyone knows that when they receive the invitation, they also receive the attachments with documents for LegalShield. Because
well, just so you know, Maria, anyone who registered before last night at 5 o'clock received those documents.
Okay.
Tori, since you didn't sign up until today, I bet you didn't get them, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the call and I'm going to send them to you. Maria, you go ahead and get started.
I will. Thank you.
Sure. Jason, did you receive the attachments that I sent yesterday?
I don't believe so.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send them to both of you. All right. Thanks. Okay. You guys have fun.
Great.
Okay. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Okay. Well, my name is Maria Runyon, and I am your LegalShield associate with Saria, and we have partnered. Are either of you familiar with LegalShield?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, years ago, it was called Prepaid Legal. Okay. So my background, I'm 25 plus years an insurance agent. So with that, I'm with families. I have their kids in my lap, their dogs in my lap. I work with, families for many, many years. When I came across LegalShield for myself and my families, it's a no-brainer, an absolute no-brainer. Everyone should have this. So basically, when you get the information, the attachments, you'll better understand. And if you go to the enrollment site, you can find information about the company. So LegalShield offers two services. LegalShield has been around since 1972, and the background is a fellow named Harlan Stonecipher. He was an insurance agent in Ada, Oklahoma. And what happened is he was driving on a rural road. Somebody blew a stop sign and hit him. He was sued. Okay, so he realized he had car insurance, health insurance, all of these insurances, and he he didn't have anything to protect him against this lawsuit that he had to remortgage his house. I mean, it was awful. He was pinned in a car, and it's a long story, but that's how prepaid legal was started. Since 1972, we work with top law firms in every state, 4 provinces in Canada. These law firms are paid in advance by the membership. The family plan, the legal plan, is $24.95 a month. The law firm's being paid 1/3 of every member dollar, like the Indiana law firm is actually in Indianapolis. They are paid over $500,000 upfront every month. So is Illinois. California, Texas is like 1.4 million. The reason that that's important is we are their #1 customer. Like when I call as a LegalShield member or you call as a LegalShield member, you are their #1 customer, us as a group. So now that law firm has service standards. They have to return your call within 4 hours. There's certain criteria that they have to meet in order to stay as a LegalShield law firm. Most of our law firms are with us over 20 years, and they are a top-rated law firm. So it's not Joe Blow lawyer. Okay, when you receive your documents, your attachments, you can review some of the things that are covered under the family plan. And I wanted to say, so our plans, we also have phone apps. So what I mean by that is my law firm is always right here. Wherever I am, my law firm is there. So when you start with the family plan at $24.95, you start with unlimited consultation. So that means you can call 100 times a day if you want. You're not going to get a bill. You're not going to worry about a copay. You don't have to worry, is this a $250 an hour problem? And so for myself, I call so much I know all the attorneys. If something is going on, my neighbors are doing this, or I don't understand this, or I have a document I don't understand, I call the law firm. So it starts with unlimited consultation on the family plan. We then go into contract document review. So again, if you have something that you are going to sign or something that you have signed and you don't understand it, you call the law firm. One of the top benefits right away also, the member and the spouse or significant other get a living will healthcare directive. That's complimentary. That's a $1,500 benefit from day one, and it's updated every year. I myself got my will done. My daughter and her husband got married, got their wills done. She just had to redo hers, because she did get married. No cost. It's all part of it. If you call the law firm and they think writing a letter or making a phone call is going to help you, that's what they're going to do. It also covers traffic-related issues, IRS audit from the family side. We next go into, there's something called the home business supplement. So I work with a lot of real estate groups, investors and such. And in order for the law firm to help you cover your real estate business, we have something called the home business supplement. That's $9.95. So now you can talk to the law firm about your tenant issues, your contractors, contract disputes. A lot of things have changed with COVID. I know that from my investors. So the laws are changing all the time. So if you have questions on anything regarding your real estate business, or if you have any other businesses at home, you can pick up the phone and call the law firm. You don't have to worry about a bill. You don't have to worry, is this a $250 an hour problem? Usually, like when we do presentations, a lot of associates talk about big things that that the law firm has helped their members with. And I like a story. I had something happen. It was a $50 issue. It had to do with a resale store several years back. It got kind of heated. I'm German, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to call my law firm. The lady rolled her eyes at me, because everybody says that. Well, I did call the law firm. The law firm wrote her a letter. I got my $50 back. So again, the law firms are paid in advance. It doesn't matter what your issue is. You call the law firm. If it's Kmart not taking something back, if you purchase something and it's defective, and they say, well, it's our policy. You don't know what the policy is. Let the law firm tell you what the policy is. Okay. We also have a product called ID Shield. It's our identity theft plan. And I don't know how many people are on the Zoom right now, but have either of you, do you know anyone that's gone through identity theft?
No.
No. Okay. Well, you know how all those hacks and breaches that we see all the time, and it's like it's so commonplace now that nobody even worries about it.
Yeah.
What's with that is our personal identifiers are there, our address, our social numbers, our web addresses, everything. And that goes into, have you heard of the dark web? It's where you're kind of invisible, where all the drugs and guns and all the nefarious activity goes. Our social numbers and everything are being bought and sold. Years ago, medical identity theft was a big issue. And if you are good on YouTube, you could type in medical identity theft, Fox News, Morgan Wright. Again, that's on YouTube, medical identity theft, Morgan Wright, Fox News. Morgan Wright is a cybersecurity analyst. He's being interviewed by Fox News, and they're talking about identity theft. He's talking about the dark web and on how our things are being bought and sold. So that they mention, what was the big deal about our medical records. Everything is in one place. So, all of your personal identifiers. So on the dark web, that gets sold, for higher amounts. But he goes into identity theft. And, and if you don't know, there's actually 6 types of identity theft, including kids. Kids might turn 18 and find out that they're bankrupt, own several homes. As far as our personal, I have a friend in California. She was actually a real estate agent. When she went to renew her license, she was not able to because of identity theft. So it took her $30,000 in 2 years to get everything taken care of. Our product is called ID Shield. It's award-winning. It is the only identity theft product that does full restoration. And what that means is it brings you back to pre-theft status. But they watch everything. I have my phone numbers with them, my web addresses, social numbers, bank accounts, investment accounts. Everything is listed with them. And I get emails all the time where everything is being watched. If there's something suspect, then I also get an email, or I get a contact, and I call them right away and we find out what's going on. But it is, the most comprehensive and award-winning. We also have something called Member Perks, and that is, we work with over 400 companies with discounts for all of our members. And the reason that that's important is, on average, our members save over $50 a month, and that could be anything from travel to phones to there's groceries, but on average $50 a month. And the reason that that's important is that'll pay for your plan. So, as far as real estate investors, when you're buying properties or you're working with contractors, if there's something that you have a question with, that instead of Googling it, just pick up the phone and you talk to your law firm. So, you don't have to guess, you be proactive, peace of mind. Do either of you have any questions?
Okay, go
I
ahead.
had some other investor friends talk to me about getting into LegalShield before. They're on the California and Chicago. They were talking more about the associates part of it.
As being an associate? Yeah. Well, call me on the personal issue and we could talk about that.
I'm sorry?
I said, call me, on a personal issue and we could talk about that, about being an associate. But as far as the legal plan itself, we call these life events plans because I'm not a criminal, and neither is anyone else. But life happens, So
Right.
my rate is $24.95 a month, and when stuff happens at home, the law firm is there. I never have to worry about my wallet first.
Yeah. That's another thing I had in question. You was talking, or you mentioned it, and they mentioned it too, about adding the $9.99 for the business.
$9.95, the whole home business supplement.
Yeah, is that gonna be enough for like a real estate investment deal, or because when I was looking at the website, I seen like a $39.99 or something like that was for an actual business.
Okay, so
Oh.
the home business supplement is for all of my real estate investors have the home business supplement, but there's also 3 business plans. So if your needs are more, I could go over those with you. But for the sake of argument, the home business supplement is perfect for the Sharia home investment investors. But I can certainly go over the other 3 plans with you. Call me or email me.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. If you don't mind, just put your well, I guess it'd be on the attachments, wouldn't it? Your email.
Yes.
Okay.
And Vicki has it.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow up with you later on it then. Thank you.
Corey, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do. I was wondering, so if someone calls and they have a legal question, but it looks like it's going to be more involved, is that then discussed with the client as far as additional services that may need to be utilized?
Oh, for sure. Basically, we have a form, and over the 99 or 2 million calls per year, 99% of why people call the law firm is covered at 100%. But if there's something that's not covered, it falls into the 25% discount. So if you're talking to the law firm and you have something, maybe a bigger issue, the law firm is going to advise you. They're going to, tell you what they can do under your membership. If it's going to cost a little bit more, exactly what that looks like. So there's never a surprise.
Okay. Maria, I'm a real estate investor, and I'm also an attorney. And
Okay.
I was curious about this presentation because I talk to people sometimes who I think they may benefit from a product like this, need to have ongoing questions and would feel more comfortable, having this in place than necessarily like calling an individual attorney and worrying about the fees, getting out of hand on a monthly basis. So that's the angle I'm coming at, to learn more, to actually refer people to use a service like this where it might be.
Actually, I think, I work in a lot of, I'm with several chambers and several groups, and actually we complement each other, and the law firms will speak and on specific things, and it's always a compliment. And also we have attorneys and attorney generals that actually own the service for their families for various reasons, if they have kids across the country or whatever. But we complement each other.
Okay, great.
The way I look at it, Tori, and when you've been investing as long as I have, I think anyone who's been investing as long as I have has had to use an attorney multiple times, not just for closings, but I think that what LegalShield offers us is phenomenal, but I would always want to have a local attorney for closings. I want somebody that can hold my hand and make sure that I haven't signed on the wrong line, that kind of thing. Now, I did have a question. So, Maria, if you have to go to court, how is that assigned?
The law firm will, under the membership, the law firm will not go to court. So under that $24.95 a month, they will not go to court, except maybe traffic-related issues. Now, I tried this out; it works. So years ago, I got a ticket on 394. It was in Illinois, and I have a good record, but I did get a ticket. And I ended up in court, and in that situation, an attorney met me in court. And I was in, out, no fines, no points, no court costs. And the whole thing with that is you want to, car insurance is so expensive. So you and your teenagers don't need those traffic tickets. It's not a get out of jail free, but they will go with you to court on traffic related. So also,
But-
if you, go ahead.
And I assume that, not for $24.95, but
Right.
but what I was wondering is, if it's a situation that needs to go to court, do they help you find a litigator here locally? How do
Yes.
they handle that? Okay.
Yes, and also, I'm glad you mentioned that we have referral law firms. So say I had a fellow up here in Maryville, and he had something very specific, and it fell into the 25% discount, but he was referred to one of our law firms nearby, and they helped him go through everything. So when it is a referral law firm, you get that 25% discount because we're partners with LegalShield.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. So, Tori or Jason, do you have any other questions? This went really fast. Do you guys want us to go back to the website so you can see again? Jason, you might have missed it where you would sign up. What can we do to help you guys?
Well, as long as all the information's on the attachment, so I can look into it later. I've been to the website before and was trying to sign up for it, but I was just confused if the $10 business edition would be enough for what I was wanting to do, or if I needed the $40 one and stuff. So I was wanting to. I think there was a limit, if I remember right. There's a smaller limit for the $10 one versus how many contracts you can get done for free.
There's actually like how many documents you need reviewed, certain things, so it escalates with the different prices. So call me or email, and we'll go, specifically on each of the plans.
Okay, sounds good.
Depends on your needs.
Okay.
And I am always available, just so that you know, emails or phone calls, evenings and weekends is fine, because things happen, not just during business hours.
Okay,
Great.
sounds great. Thank you.
I'll look over the information too and contact you with any questions, Maria.
Okay, thank you, Tori.
All righty. Well, then, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Tori and Jason, for getting on the call. And of course, I can't answer legal questions, but I can always direct to Maria. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.